Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to automate your blog content creation using OpenAI, JetEngine, CPT, and Airtable. You will learn how to set up Airtable to receive the necessary data, create a workflow and make to generate articles automatically with OpenAI, and publish the content on your WordPress blog without writing a single line of code. This tutorial is perfect for those who want to optimize their time and simplify the blogging process. Don't miss this step-by-step guide to transform the way you manage your blog. Let's automate together. We will start with step 1, which is creating the database within Airtable. How does it work? It has a column called Status, where we have Pending, Published, and Test. We will use this later in Make to know the status of each column and check daily at 8 a.m. which ones are pending and publish randomly. Then we have the inputs, which is the initial information we will input to create the blog, such as category and author. This is done from Make, so you don't have to input it manually. The only thing you need to trigger is this input. What is this input? It consists of short keywords. For example, I am currently using one for a medical laboratory and writing a blog about Hashimoto's thyroiditis. So, I just put the keyword here, and later we will see how all the information is generated based on this keyword. Next, we have the outputs, which is all the generated information, including the blog title, written content based on the keyword, the slug for the URL, the blog content, an excerpt, and an image generated by DALL-E. This is step 1. Moving on to step 2, we will connect all the integrations needed for this autoblog: WordPress, Google Drive, OpenAI, and Airtable. I suggest you look for videos on how to create an account and add credits to OpenAI and how to integrate APIs with Airtable and WordPress. It's straightforward, just follow those video instructions. If you still don't have accounts with Make, OpenAI, or any of these tools, including Crocoblock and JetEngine, we have left all the links in the description for you to access. Alright, here in Add, we will select Airtable and choose the first option, Search Records. So, we put this first step, which I will explain how to configure later. The second step is to add OpenAI. Here, we have already set it up, and I open this to show you the method we will use: create a chat completion, GPT models. This is the one you will select, and if you are using the version with credits, you must add your card to use those credits. You can select this model, GPT-4, or any available. Below, assign the user and enter all the prompt information, which I will explain in detail later. We also have an integration with Google Drive to save the image file generated by DALL-E. Now, in Airtable, update the status to publish to collect all this data, and finally, create a post in WordPress. Most integrations will prompt you to log in or follow simple steps. If you get stuck at any point, I recommend looking for configuration videos. Lastly, we need 2 plugins for this automation to work: Make Connector and WP Markdown Editor. The first plugin is from the developer Terry Lin, and the second is by Saloni's SRO. These plugins will help convert the Markdown text generated by ChatGPT so WordPress can read it correctly. With these plugins and integrations set up in Make, we are ready to start. In step 3, we will see how to search in Airtable, trigger information within that cell, generate the title, write the article, create the slug, extract, and generate an image based on the keyword. Additionally, we will convert the image to a URL and update all this collected information in Airtable. Before proceeding, configure the automation time. I set it to run daily, but you can modify this to your convenience. For testing, I set the filter to test status. This ensures only selected keywords are published without randomness. The content generation is based on prompts. Here, ensure the title is SEO-friendly and relevant based on the study name, which is a variable in Airtable. This template guarantees the title is clear and engaging without using Markdown or HTML that could alter the output. For writing the article, use a prompt that ensures the content is informative and attractive, focusing on promoting high-quality content about medical laboratory studies, using reliable sources like recognized institutions, universities, and government bodies. The article should be at least 1,000 to 1,600 characters, structured with Markdown elements, and free from unnecessary formatting. The slug generation uses an example to convert the study name into a URL-friendly slug. The extract generation limits the characters to a concise summary based on the article content. Image generation uses a prompt with DALL-E for laboratory images, customizing the size, quality, and format as needed. Lastly, upload the photo file to Google Drive to convert it into a URL for quick storage and retrieval in Airtable. Update Airtable with all generated information and convert the photo generated by DALL-E into a media ID so WordPress can recognize and upload it to the blog post. Without converting the photo to a media ID, the automation will not work correctly. Finally, in Make, upload all the generated information to create a post in WordPress. Ensure all data fields such as title, content, excerpt, and tags are correctly selected and posted under Entries. Don't forget to select an author. If any key data required by WordPress is missing, the scenario will not function properly. Run the automation, and after completion, check WordPress for the new article. If the article appears in Markdown format initially, updating it will display the formatted version correctly. If you know of another plugin for Markdown or a way to auto-activate it upon publishing, please share. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you want to receive more information about this type of automation, make sure to subscribe and activate notifications. Leave a comment below with the types of videos you need for Make, WordPress, Crocoblock, OpenAI, Airtable, or any of these tools. In upcoming videos, we will cover how to do the same for listing services with appointments in JetEngine and auto-listing products in WooCommerce using the same input-based technique to generate all the information. See you next time!